Mystery of Cats. Good morning. My name is Alejandro Amaya. This is my first podcast, and I want to talk to you about a topic I find very interesting and hope you also enjoy. First, I'd like to tell you about the importance of pets in the home. Pets today play a very important role with our families, offering us both physical and emotional benefits. They, they reduce stress and depression, contribute to our physical activity, promote our mental health, and provide us with affection and companionship. Studies also show that parents can lower our cholesterol and blood pressure levels due to the physical activity we show engage in with them. For young children, pets can become their best friends and help them develop social and cognitive skills. Caring for pets also teach them important values for their development, such as responsibility and caring for a living being. As you can see, there are many benefits that pets can offer in our homes. But today, I want to focus on a very affection and special pet, cat. I also want that you many know and share some special care that should be taken with these pets. In ancient Egypt, cats were revered for their great ability to control pests, their protective and aggressive nature, their resemblance to other felines like lions or leopards, and their association with the goodness basket, to the point of even being mummified. But they were just cats back then. They were also great in Mesopotamia, Rome, Greece, and China. As IVR maintained for controlling rodent pets as companions. However, their bad reputation began during the Dark Ages, or at least it was with black cats, due to their association with magic and witchcraft. Cat breeds. There are several cat breeds that for many are just red colors. For others, each cat is unique. Each breed had its own nature, attitude, care, origin, and some, like Oran cat, are a type of good, and not a breed as such. In other words, there are several with that color, but they are not the same. Some breeds that exist, because there are many are Siamese, Persian, exotic, Russian blue, Scottish fold, and many more. Cat fact. Cats, like other felines, are very curious, and I'm going to tell you some of their secrets. Cats can turn their air up 118 degrees for better hearing, al- although they have very acute hearing. They have night vision although they cannot distinguish colors. Although they are very lazy and spend 70% of their lives sleeping. It is to be activated at night to escape or hunt. No matter how you teach them, they will always be awake and will not let you sleep. Cats communicate with at least 100 different sounds, tail movements, and looks. Cats are very clean, of course. They do not like to get wet and spend their time laying on floors. They clean themselves with their tongue, grooming, removing a lot of dirt, odors, and maintaining the health of their. Cats have a special nutrition, such as vitamins, minerals, fats, carbohydrates, and water. They tend to be very rigorous with their food for its flavor or its smell, but also for their roots. Their ancestors only ate meat with specific nutrients. They have incredible flexibility, so much so where their heads can bare feet comfortably. Cats like many things except they gyms you wait for them. They prefer their bugs as well as cuddles, something flying, sleeping, high place, looking through windows, and scratching. Cat care. For this topic, we have a guest who has cat can give us some tips to help them have a happier and more special in our homes. His name is Esteban, and he is going to share some important information. Esteban, what should a cat's diet be like?
Hi Alejandro. Cat's diet should be nutritionally balanced, high in animal-based protein, and specifically formulated to meet the unique needs of felines. Cats are obligate carnivores, which means their bodies are designed to get essential nutrients from animal sources. Cats also have different dietary needs depending on their age, health condition, and lifestyle. For example, kittens need more calories and nutrients to support growth, while senior cats may need food that supports joint and kidney health.
What toys are most appropriate for a cat?
Cats are playful animals, and the right toys can help keep them physically active, mentally stimulated, and emotionally and healthy. Appropriate toys for cats are those that are safe, engaging, and suit their natural instincts, especially their desire to hunt, chase, and pounce. For example, there are some types of appropriate toys for cats. First of all, are the interactive toys. These include feather wands, string toys, or anything that moves with your help. They encourage bonding between the cat and the owner and allow the cat to chase, jump, and swat, mimicking, hunting, and yeah. The second type are the electronic or motion toys. Battery powered toys that move or make noise on their own can grab your cat's attention and keep them active, especially when you are not at home. Scratching toys and climbing structures are another type of toys. While not traditional toys, scratching posts, cat trees, for example, and tunnels give you cat space to play, climb, and scratch. All natural behaviors.
How often should a cat be battered?
Cats are generally very clean animals, and most of them do not need frequent baths. They groom themselves regularly using their tongues, which helps remove dirt, loose fur, and even some parasites. However, there are certain situations when a bath might be necessary. In general, most cats do not need to be bathed regularly. For healthy indoor cats with short hair, baths every few months or even once a year may be enough, if at all. A cat might need a bath more often if they have long hair or even they get into something sticky, greasy, or even toxic. That's the situation where a cat needs to be bathed. Something that I recommend is to always use a cat specific shampoo. Make sure the water is lukewarm and the room is warm to prevent the cat from getting cold. Be gentle and quick, as most cats dislike water. Dry the cat well with a towel and keep them in a warm place afterward.
Well, we thank our guests for their collaboration and you for listening to my podcast. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful with your cats. See you next time. Bye.